Hey guys, welcome back to Small Screen Shakedown. Today we'll talk about the dark truth about Kenan and Kel, comedy or something deeper. Let's head into it. Ed, the good burger guy, was born in an audition. Mitchell performed as various characters for his All That audition, some of whom he based on individuals he knew in real life. Mitchell said, "I did a whole bunch of different characters, like my teachers and just old guys I would see in Chicago on the train." In fact, Mitchell said Ed, Mitchell's character from the popular All That sketch and the Good Burger movie, was born in the audition. "I liked wrestling back then, WWF and stuff like that, and I'd just basically take the Hulk Hogan voice and then the Bayside voice from all the kids of Saved by the Bell and kind of mixed it all together," he explained. "So I just started doing that and it just really worked."
I just can't eat that many peas. Well, then never eat peas again!
Coach Crenton was actually based on a real person. Besides Good Burger Ed, Coach Crenton, who he based on a coach at his high school, was Mitchell's other favorite All That character to portray. He was just really mean. He was really mean about everything. It could be Valentine's Day, and he was just like, "I don't care. Why are all you kids happy? Nobody's in love," Mitchell said.
Win! Look like Coach Green is victorious again! Let's have a V for victory!
They got to be friends with the musical guests too. Mitchell said he also became friends with the All That musical guests in addition to his castmates. With being on All That, you have so many musical guests that were on the show that were kids as well, like Brandy and Alia, rest in peace. And you know, they were all kids as well, so we had a lot of fun with them, Mitchell said. And TLC, I remember them taking my little sister and running off, and they kind of basically kidnapped her and adopted her and made her a new member of TLC. Real life was a lot like a Kenan and Kel episode. His Kenan and Kel co-star, Kenan Thompson, Mitchell said, was his closest friend on set. He and Thompson also spent a lot of time together off-set at each other's Florida apartments, since Mitchell's mum and Thompson's mum would be hanging out. "We'd just hang out at each other's houses and stuff like that and get into all kinds of crazy trouble," Mitchell said. One of their favorite activities was pulling pranks, including one time when they replaced the dishwasher soap with laundry detergent. It was bubbles everywhere. The whole apartment was just with bubbles, Mitchell said. It was like an episode of Kenan and Kel, but real life. It was pretty funny.
Sorry.
Now, let's go over a few rules about the television.
The original name. Mitchell and Thompson shot their spin-off show, All That, while on hiatus from Kenan and Kel, but the show almost had a different name. There were some crazy names for it before. It was like Me and My Friend, Me and My Homeboy. You know, it was like crazy names, Mitchell revealed. "I remember there was a list of them at a meeting we had, but then someone at the table was like, just call it Kenan and Kel. That's their names." That's how it came to be. The actual story behind Kel loving orange soda. Dan Schneider, who was the executive producer and showrunner on All That and produced Kenan and Kel, came up with the line, "I love orange soda," for Mitchell's character on Kenan and Kel to say. I would go, "Who loves orange soda? I do, and that's all it said in the line," Mitchell said. But then I added a little flavor to it, a little sing-songy, like the whole I do, ooh, and it just took off.
I do.
Mitchell said that even now, fans still love the line. "Me and my wife, we can't even go to drive-thrus because if I don't order orange soda, it's an issue," he said. "People are like, why'd you get root beer? Kel loves orange soda. What's wrong with you?" So it's crazy, and it stayed with me, and I'm digging it, and it's funny. Mitchell said the orange soda he drank frequently on the show actually came from a local Florida grocery store chain. Harassed by Dan Schneider. If there's anything we've learned from the Me Too movement, it's that the Hollywood machine has expertly hidden and manipulated a lot of sexual misconduct. Schneider may not be a criminal, but it's enough to question the reasoning of his departure from Nickelodeon for the pseudo-uncovering of including child actors in his bizarre foot obsession and writing of sexual jokes for children's programming. If there's any concern that they may be causing harm to those kids, it's perfectly valid to fire someone from a job involving children, and it's a good thing that Schneider's no longer involved with Nick. His shows are some that a lot of people look back on fondly, but Schneider needed to go with the sexual imagery and forced maturation of child stars. And as Schneider was the producer of these shows as well, we can only speculate about how he behaved next to these two, considering his inappropriate behavior towards other teen stars like Ariana Grande or Drake and Josh. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.